Does your USB-C cable really make a difference? Let's compare a standard USB-C cable to a more specific one. For data transfer tasks and external devices handling. Today, we will compare a standard USB-C cable with a more expensive cable rated for higher transfer speeds and faster charging capabilities. I will be using this Silkland USB-C 4.0/Thunderbolt cable and comparing it to a standard USB-C cable that came with my iPhone, and see if there are any differences that justify the increased prices for more specific cables. Links to the cable and external SSD devices will be in the description. Let's get started. I will be testing the cables with my external NVMe SSD drive. This drive is rated at 7,000 megabytes per second, but should practically give reading around 3,000 megabytes per second under ideal conditions. Please check out my other videos for more details on the external enclosure and NVMe SSD. We will first test the Silkland 40 gigabits per second cable currently on Amazon for £12.99. Testing with Blackmagic Disk speed test, we can see that we are getting just over 3,000 megabytes per second read and write speeds. Now let's move on to the next cable, which is just a standard USB-C cable from Apple that came with my new iPhone. According to Apple, this cable is capable of data transfer speeds of up to USB 2.0, 480 megabits per second, and supports up to 240 watts, 48 volts/5 amps. Let's see how this compares to the Silkland 40 gigabits per second cable. Running the same test in Blackmagic, we can already see a significant reduction in the write speeds, getting around 36 megabytes per second writes. Moving on to the read test, we can also see a major drop in read speed at just over 36 megabytes per second compared to the Silkland's 3,000 megabytes per second. So how does this relate to a real-world scenario? Let's test this by copying a folder roughly around 53 gigabytes, using the Silkland cable, and see how fast this performs. For more tech-related content, please like, subscribe, and share. This helps us create more helpful content. As we can already see, it's transferring at blazing fast speeds. It took around 16 seconds to transfer the 53 gigabyte file, which is around 3,300 megabytes per second. Just incredible. So we now know that selecting the right cable will make a huge difference in data transfer speeds. Thank you for watching.